Was Yahweh truly a Canaanite pantheonic war god? The answer is no. Today I'm going to be debunking that Yahweh worship originated in the land of Canaan. The serious problem with this claim is that we have earlier historical evidence of Yahweh worship outside of Canaan, the Celeb inscription. The Celeb inscription is an Egyptian hieroglyphic that was found on a Celeb temple dedicated to the Egyptian god Amun-Re. It was constructed under the authority of the pharaoh Amenhotep III. The inscription reads as follows, and I will insert a photograph somewhere here. The land of the Shasu of Yahweh. The word Shasu translates to nomadic people or like cattle herding nomads. And this inscription is dated to 1390 to 1352 BC. Keep this date in mind. The temple had multiple pillars that were erected to recount Egypt's enemies and their war victories. Each pillar faced the geographical location of their enemy and had the enemy's name and specific region that they are associated with listed. However, the particular pillar that this inscription is found on does not have a region associated with the people. Instead, it is northern facing, and Yahweh is their characterizing attribute. I would also like to mention that the biblical narrative, specifically the Torah, does corroborate the Israelites' enmity with Egypt, the Exodus, as well as their worship of false gods, Asherah, Baal, Moloch, not in conjunction with Yahweh, but going against Yahweh. I'm actually going to read some of those archaeological discoveries that come post the Celeb inscription, hundreds of years post the Celeb inscription. And here are some Bible verses that corroborate what I'm saying about the Israelites turning against Yahweh in pursuit of foreign idols or worshiping them in conjunction. However, they were not correct for doing this because Yahweh reveals himself as the one true and living God. The main point that I'm trying to address in this video is that Yahweh worship did not originate in Canaan. There is evidence of Yahweh worship hundreds of years prior to any historical evidence of Yahweh worship specifically in the land of Canaan. For example, the Misha stele, the Kuntelet Arjud, I don't know if I'm saying these correctly, and the Kerbet El-Kom. So these are dated to 840 BC, the 9th to 8th century. That's the range that we're talking about here. And I'm going to insert a photo on how BC to AD time works, as well as photos of these specific archaeological discoveries. Here is a relevant quote from the Misha stele in regard